Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Tyler Perry's Divorced Sistas, Season 1, Episode 8. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. So when we left off, Naomi was blowing up the spot, okay? And Myron was outside acting weird. Now, Rashida is about done with Naomi. She says the friendship is over. Okay, you don't know how to treat me, and I don't have time for it. So she calls in Jefferson and Myron. Okay, she's like, get in here. Okay, get in here, get in here, get in here. We need to get down to the bottom of it. So she skims on through the tapes, and they see Myron talking about that, Jefferson loves him, and he's in the car. And Myron talking about, I was talking to my wife. You damn sure talk to your wife all day, every day. Are you even really married? Because I'm starting to think everything that you say is a lie. And why on earth would you be telling your damn wife he gets upset when he sees me talking to someone else? Like, you ain't making no damn sense. You're sitting here telling a group of people, grown people of sound mind and body. Well, Naomi might not be of sound mind, but you are sitting here telling these people that you were on the phone with your wife. Okay. Myron, I'm sorry, but you would have to go. So then Rashida asks him, are you in love with my husband? He says, no, I just love taking care of him. Both of y'all. Okay, so yeah, that wouldn't work for me. Rashida, I know y'all saved and whatnot, but he would be on the outside. So then Jefferson says, well, that makes sense because this weird email came in saying that someone in the church loves me and will do anything for me. But I didn't have a return address. So then Gigi chimes in and she's like, well, you know what? I may be able to track that IP address. Now, when she said that, I knew damn well that Myron's whole stomach was in his feet. Because he probably was thinking, oh my gosh, his heart probably dropped to his toenail. Because I know he was thinking, they are going to trace that back to me. I do not know what Tyler is about to do with Myron's character, but he is to be watched. Okay, I'm telling y'all. So then Jefferson tells them, listen to me. I am not gay. I am not bi. I love my wife. That is it. That is all. So then Rashida tells Naomi, she turns straight to her. She says, let me let you know right now. This friendship is over. Okay. The door is closed. We will no longer be friends. I am not about to allow you to abuse me the way that Franklin abused you. Now, y'all heifers, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. If y'all want to sit here and let her mistreat y'all, be my guest. But I'm out. Deuces. Moving forward. Now, this is what I want to address. Now, I know the friendship is crumbling or whatever. The sister circle is now going to be a sister triangle or whatever because Bridget about to jump ship too. The only people that are going to be standing there is Gigi and Tiffany, and that's because Tiffany ain't got nothing else to do. But let's address Myron being mentally unstable. Let's address him being mentally unstable and in love with Jefferson. He needs to be fired immediately. I'm sorry, I do not keep people around me that will sit and lie to my face when I just saw you on the phone. And then you make no sense with the lies because why would you be talking to your wife? So they get ready to leave because Rashida has had it. And I have to say this. Despite everything that the sister circle is going through right now, Rashida did not deserve that. To be humiliated amongst her group of friends, for you to try to out her husband in some sort of weird way, that wasn't cool. She didn't deserve that. The same way I feel like you didn't deserve for her to say, well, I mean, women get cheated on every day, B. And then in the same breath on the next episode, she's saying that you were abused. So you know what your friend has gone through. And I feel like Rashida was being dismissive and you were just being dark. Because why would you show that? That is crazy. So Jefferson and Rashida, they leave. Myron trying to ride shotgun. Myron, your ass is grass. Buddy, you're on the outside. Okay, you're not going. Here go Bridget. Okay, because you know, child, she love the church. Well, Myron, come with me. You can ride with me. Myron needs to go. He doesn't need to ride with anyone. Okay, at all. So they leave and in walks the police to serve Naomi. She done got served, honey. She is being sued for that hot coffee that she threw on Lindsay. Lindsay been laying face down, ass up for the past 15 episodes. Lindsay's back is still ate up. And so therefore, if thus and such, you must go see the laws. Girl, you got to go see the judge. And I knew that this was coming because you knew that Franklin was not going to let you just eat his wife's back up with that Folgers in your cup. Girl, you knew that. Moving forward. In the next scene in the car on the way home, Jefferson and Rashida, they're kind of talking in the car about Myron with his old creepy self. And Jefferson is just naive as all get out. Or is he? Okay, because, ain't nobody that crazy. He was like, do you really think he's attracted to me? Why would he say that? Really? I missed all of the cues? Yeah, you did. You missed the cues, the kappas, the alphas. You missed all of it. Okay, you missed it. I don't know how, but you did. And she was like, well, I tried to told you. Okay, I was trying to tell you a long time ago, but you never listen. Now, the car ride between Rashida and Jefferson was really a nice contrast to what's been going on because it seems like they were having a rather lighthearted conversation. And I think her spirit was calmed because she really does not believe that about Jefferson. They even had a little kiki in the car about it. I was like, oh, honey, I wouldn't be doing a kiki. I guess I'm just super strict or something. I don't know. Or super skeptical because my nerves would still be no good. There's no way my spirit would settle after sitting there and being humiliated in front of everyone, hearing Myron say those things. And then this is like the second occurrence of this. The first one was, babe, are you in the car? And then the second one is you talking to some mysterious person on the phone, but the mysterious person was your wife. And the first time you were trying to call your wife, but it's creepy. Okay. It's just creepy. Moving forward. So Jefferson is sitting up there talking about, do you think he wants me that bad? He wants you bad as a heartbeat, bad as the food he eat, bad as the air he breathe. Okay. Bad. He can't take no more. Bad. That's how bad it is. Jefferson, he's ready to fire him, but he go Rashida. So I feel like you may need to wait because he might try to retaliate. He's going to try to sue us. Naomi's tape is enough to fire him. I'm sorry, he got to go. Okay, he has got to go because it's not just about the crush. Okay, we're cool. This is more than a crush. It's more than a crush. I'm not even worried about that. It's about how dangerous he is. That's what it's about. Then Rashida tells Jefferson that he needs to have his son pee in this cup because she thinks the son is on drugs. But baby, the way that son acted a little bit later on in this episode, he better be on something. In the next scene in the car with Bridget and Tiffany, they're talking about all the mess that went down and how Naomi could be broke messing around with Franklin. Well, God giveth and God taketh away. Because Naomi was being ugly by saying Bridget was happy about her having a house because Bridget has never had a home that big. And see how things can just turn around swiftly? So you got to be very careful what you say. And Gigi, you better be on your best lawyer type behavior and stop chasing Javon around. Because she going to need a real attorney to win up against Franklin. Okay? Because Franklin, Aloysius Mumford is not playing with Naomi Campbell. Okay? So they get back to the church. And Bridget gets out the car and Myron's sitting in the car in tears. What the hell wrong with you? See, that's what I'm saying. Mentally unstable. What are you crying for? Why? So he tells Bridget, I got to go clean out my desk because I know I'm going to get fired. And she's trying to calm him down, but he's steady lying. Talking about, I was talking to my wife on the phone. I'm not in love with Jefferson. I was. Sir, you need to leave all your little fantasies at home. You're lying and you're constantly lying. You don't know how to tell the truth. I'm sorry. Myron is dangerous to me. Talking about, are they mad at me? What about the first lady? This is the kind of person that will off Rashida to get close to Jefferson. I don't trust it. And the way these Tyler Perry films and television shows intertwine and dip, and when I dip, you dip, we dip, and all this other kind of stuff, there will be no way. Sir, who were you talking to? That's what we need to know. Because you still ain't telling the truth about that. Who was that on that phone? So then as they're standing there talking, Rashida and Jefferson get back to the church. And they get out. Jefferson goes inside. And Rashida is talking to Bridget. Bridget tells her, I'm so sorry about Naomi. And Rashida said, girl, I'm done with Naomi. Y'all can be her friend if y'all want to. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Okay? I do not have time for Naomi. Whatever it is that Naomi is doing from here on out, count me out. And I cannot say that I blame her. Because the fact that you want to go ahead and show this footage to make me feel away. Okay, mission accomplished. Now you and me, we are done. In the next scene, Tiffany is at home on the couch, honey, with her outside clothes still on. And Javon calls, ma'am, why haven't you taken those clothes off? Why haven't you bathed? So he tells her on the phone, well, I love the house and I want to put in an offer. So she's like, okay, because, that's how she gets her money and whatnot. So then he brings up, he said, how spontaneous are you? And she said, I'm pretty spontaneous. How about us taking a trip? This man wants to go to Italy with William and Gigi. This man is truly sick. He wants to be close to Gigi at all costs. And quite frankly, she's sick too. She's hoping he gets that house next to her. She's probably going to be excited if he does go on this trip. So both of them are sick. Tyler creates the most insufferable characters because the way that I cannot stand Kadine's character, but I actually like her, and the way that Javon is like the creepiest thing ever to me, and everybody's sort of getting on my nervous system. I mean, he can create a character. And Tyler, why do you have this man chasing behind this married woman? And why do you have this man using Tiffany? This is the first person that she's liked in I don't know how long. The first time she semi let her guard down. And you are going to introduce her to a Javon? And Tiffany, this is to you. Now, I know people are in the flued out era and you just get on a plane with any old man and follow up in your DMs. I do not get down like that, honey. Just call me old school because we got to talk on the phone. I got to twirl around the cord on the telephone for a little bit. I got to put my feet up on the wall and just talk to you until I can't talk to you no more. And then, only then, will I meet you out in a public place. But why would you agree to go out of town, let alone to Italy, with a man that you don't even know? I don't care if he is comfortable with William. And you see how funny Gigi acting. So clearly there's something up and there's a reason. And you keep saying, is there something I should know about him? If my best friend was acting crazy, every time there was a mention of a man that I'm interested in, I would try to figure out, why is she acting this way? Over on the other side, Naomi calls her friend, Bolo, to meet her at the bank. Now, I'm thinking that they're just going to go meet at the bank. Baby, she down at the hospital with Lindsay Lohan face down. Baby, she done showed up to the hospital with black flowers. So Franklin, he looks like he's seen a ghost because, Naomi, what are you doing here? You know what? These two should have stayed together. They do not need to be amongst the general population. The two of them should have stayed together and left everybody else alone. I do not know what went on in that marriage and how they got down, but baby, I bet it was a fool. So, they going back and forth and back a little bit. So he called security on her. So a nurse came in, but baby, she was no match for Naomi. Naomi was like, okay, girl, and what you gonna do? I bet you can't beat me up. She was like, don't touch her. You can get her infected. Well, baby, what she say that for? She should have never told Naomi that she was going to infect Lindsay's scars, her open wounds, if she touched her, because Naomi went ahead and just hit her smack dab on the back with them black flowers. I said, oh my God, honey, she ain't gonna never heal. Moving forward. In the next scene, Tiffany is calling Rashida talking about, I wanted to know if you think I should go on this trip with Javon. Ooh, wait, girl, do you even know his last name? You are calling around to find an alternate babysitter and you don't even know what's the real deal with this man. Tiffany, please do not give desperate. Girl, don't piss me off. There is no reason for you to be even considering a trip with this man. Gigi aside, okay? Even if Gigi were not acting funny, there's no reason that she should just be going on a trip with a man she just met. Y'all have not even gone on a proper date. And I just really don't like the fact that, I know Rashida really can't say anything because that would be her betraying Gigi. But it's just so weird that she knows something and everybody is just keeping Tiffany in the dark. I don't like that. I feel like Rashida could have at least hinted at something. He's not the man you think he is, or maybe you want to rethink this or something. But she was just like, don't you think you want to get to know him a little bit better? She does not. Over on the other side, Naomi done left the hospital. Now she down at the Empty Bank and Trust. I wonder if she's seen Sabrina and them. Sabrina. Is Maurice and them down there? Child, if y'all can't tell, I want them to intertwine so bad. I want this to be sister so bad. If y'all don't get together. So anywho, they down to the Empty Bank and Trust, but a Caucasian lady brought the money out. So she brings out the $1 million and whatnot. Now, Bolo could not even believe that it was actually real. So he wants to touch the money. But she's like, yeah, no. Okay. And if you try anything funny, I will be sure to wipe out your entire DNA. Play with it if you want to. I know everything about you. I know about your daughter. I know about you being on probation. I know you on them papers. Please don't play with me. Okay. So don't touch my money and let's do what we came here to do. So now she done showed this man $1 million and he knows where she lives. And now she up there arguing with him. Naomi, do you have bricks for brains? Because why would you be arguing with someone who not only knows that you're loaded, but he also knows your address? And he clearly stated that he has people who are about that life. Why would you do that? That's crazy. Back at the church, Myron comes creeping in with his head hanging down, thinking he's about to be fired. Jefferson wants to know, who were you talking to on the phone? He was like, it was some man. I don't want to get him fired. So apparently the man works down at the church as well. He said, Myron, are you gay? He said, no, I love my wife. Jefferson said, okay, and you can still love your wife. That don't mean nothing. Okay. Now, I don't know if you need to go talk to a therapist or what. I don't know what you're struggling with as far as your sexuality, but I need you to know that it ain't never gonna happen. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Honey, shout out to En Vogue and them. Okay, it ain't never happening. He says, let me tell you something. You need to go get yourself some help. I get it. But that ain't happening over here. Now, he really did spare Myron big time, because I wouldn't have spared him nothing. He would have had to go. In the next scene, Gigi is at home and it's giving guess who's coming to dinner. Baby Javon is standing in the kitchen with a full-on apron on. He's in the kitchen cooking up a steak. He is really making Gigi want to tear both of their clothes off in their kitchen, because she likes a little bit of danger. And the fact that he keeps showing up, that's even more turning her on, honey. She is in love with that. So then he's trying to get her to taste a piece of the steak. And she said, no, I'm just going to wait until dinner. He said, what? Then I'm not going to get to see you put my tender meat in your beautiful mouth. Here go William. I'll take a piece. William, can you not see foreplay happening in front of you? Please take a back seat, boo. Okay, please. So then William tells Gigi that Javon wants to bring Tiffany to Italy. No, sir. And William, why are you so gung-ho to always travel in fours? Why don't you take your wife somewhere she don't barely like you? So then you hear a scream all of a sudden while they're talking. The nanny comes running in with the baby. The baby done fell off the swing. Back at Rashida and Jefferson's house, their son is in there rummaging through the drawers and whatnot. So Rashida comes in and she's like, what are you doing? Stealing. Okay, in case we're unclear, he's stealing. Now, he claims he needs money. She said, I just gave you money. He's like, I need money for a movie to go out with my friends. She said, what friends? My friends, Mom. So then Rashida says to him, are you on drugs? Pee in this cup. He said, I'm not on drugs. Y'all, this little boy walks up to his mama, grabs her wrist, and says to her, don't make me hurt you. Oh, baby, saved or not, I would have had him on the floor. He would be going to the upper room. Don't put your damn hands on me. He has lost his mind. When he found his mind, he would be too old to use it. I'm sorry. I know this is all about the gentle parenting of it all, but don't you put your damn hands on me. That's where I draw the line. And she was visibly shaking and her daughter was peeking through the door. So she saw the son grab the wrist. And I'm just like, not he grabbed his mama. Oh, he getting good and freaking crazy. He is losing his damn mind. Like, what is wrong with you? She showed great restraint, because I would have knocked him to the floor. I'm sorry. I would have had to show him who the boss. And that is my biggest fear raising a boy, that he will grow up and turn disrespectful. I'm just praying that he stays on the straight and narrow. But they say raise up a child in the way that he should go and he will not depart from it. But I know they raised these kids up in the way that they should go. And now he going over there to grab his damn mama. That is crazy. Moving forward. Back at the hospital, Javon done called Tiffany for whatever reason to come down there and sit with them as they wait to see what's going on. Now, Gigi is blaming the nanny, talking about, she's a preemie. Ma'am, that little girl is 6 years old. What does her being a preemie have to do with her falling off of the swing? It was an accident. Did she push her off the swing? Okay, I didn't think so. Maybe if you spent less time running around trying to find out what's going on with Javon and Tiffany or what's going down with the pretty lady, then you will be able to pay attention. Don't blame that lady. She already feels bad enough. Now, I am with Gigi on the fact that now is not the time for Tiffany to be just showing up. Okay, this is not that. This is the time for the family to be together. And the only reason why Javon is there because he's slick her daddy and because he was already there. But why are you calling extra people? Like, boy, gone. So then the doctor comes in, right? And she tells them that the baby needs a blood transfusion. And William says, oh, okay, I'll do it. The doctor says, well, no, I think the mom should do it. And Gigi was like, no. And he said, no, well, she's afraid of needles. The doctor said, yeah, but I think she should do it. Like you should. Why don't you come with me? Here you go, Gigi. I'm not going anywhere with you. You need to explain. It's not making any sense. Ma'am, she tried to give you an out. But since you want to jump fly, now your stuff gonna be on Front Street. She said, well, the baby's blood type is AB. William said, well, my blood type is O. So there's no way that her blood type could be AB. Like, what is going on? Now, the fact that Gigi has been walking around now that Javon is back with this secret that this could potentially be his child, and the look on William's face when she said that that baby's blood type was AB, baby, it is all about to come out. Javon is definitely that baby's father, and Gigi, girl, you are in danger. And also Tyler, what kind of damn fault did she have that she needs a blood transfusion? Tyler, what? Tyler, you got to be trolling us. You have got to be trolling us. So not only is Tiffany present, you have Javon, who's the real father. You have William, who now is trying to figure out how could her blood type be AB when his is O. And I'm thinking, uh-oh. And then you have Gigi, who knows what she did and she's going to have to come clean. But guess what? This is the mid-season finale. And that was the end of the season. Tyler, you done pissed me off because now I'm all wrapped up with no particular place to go. And I'm not going back over there with Karen and them. I seen she was about to go in labor, honey, or whatever, but I'm still not going back over there. I might go check on Danny and say what's up, but I don't think I'm going back over there. Why would you do 8 episodes and then pause? What's wrong with the programming of it all? Let's get into it. We need to keep the episodes coming. So now we have to wait to see what's going to go on with Gigi, Javon, Anika, and William. And now what is Tiffany going to say? How is all of this going to unfold with William and with William and Gigi's marriage? Oh my gosh. Will Franklin get all of the money from Naomi because he's suing her for $52 million? Will Bridget leave Vaughn alone? I hope so. Is Rashida going to keep her good eye on Myron, and why don't he get fired? I just don't understand it. Child, this is a fool. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about episode 8. My mouth was wide open because now she has to come clean about the fact that that is not that man's baby. And you know what? Like I said, I still feel like William knows something. I don't know exactly what he knows, but he knows something. He ain't no fool. I think him and Javon are in on it together. But we shall see. Y'all comment down below and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.